All right, this is round 3 here, standard still. Going to be playing it's Carl Surratt. He ended up making, I may have butchered your name, but he ended up making top 8 of this event. You may also know him as Terabad if you're a online grinder, and he frequents my streams sometimes, so yeah, I know he's very good on a good team and everything. He's playing a Jund deck, quite controlling looking. Didn't play test against much that looked too much like it. I mean, a little bit, just not tons. I do think it's a real tough match. I feel like real bad. He's got enough stuff to pressure me. Where I have to worry about that. You know, with Fables, Chariots, he plays 4 of these trackers, which are a nightmare for Kaito. Me for the Emperor. And then, of course, he can grind me, and his sideboard can kind of, you just don't ever know which way you need to play from. You can either just get ran over if you try to stop all his planeswalkers or stuff, or the other can happen if you don't get ran over. I basically need to hit land drops, try to meat hook him to have any chance of scheme. I don't have double black. I had to play this land as blue. How did this game get so far ahead? Did I forget? What happened? I guess we just played really fast. But yeah, I did have a decision. Oh no, this is black-blue. Never mind, I had no decision. Well, no, I could have played it as black. Yeah, I needed to play the blue. My fault for jumping around there. We're just playing fast, I guess. Yeah, with no actual dual lands, Savannah is pretty awkward this game. I'll assume I lose Kaito. You may have already seen me discard, I don't remember. Although maybe I think I need Kaito to draw the lands. Yeah, maybe that's what I think. So I can cast 1 verse. And then if I draw black land, I could play Kaito and a verse next turn. I don't know. I thought this was black blue. I made one mistake like that every round. Oh, I thought I had double black already. So I would have kept the Emperor then. If I thought I could cast it. Yeah, that's what happened there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to see. I mean, he didn't want to attack into the Emperor, I guess, but my hand is just so clunky that I don't even feel like he gets me good if I do that. I don't know. I wish I would have discarded not the Emperor, because then I would have easily played one and made a token. But against that charm, it's pretty bad either way, I think. I mean, here it looks like the meat hook might be able to do something. I might just play Kaito. I would have hated a Kaito minus and just chump block. That's pretty bad, I guess. You could argue to -1 there. Better that I didn't, I guess. I think I may not just meat hook here because it doesn't seem that great. Yeah, I like not meat hooking. I think. Just felt like if I meat hooked, he's just gonna replay other stuff. Just have to take this. Now I'm gonna probably be forced to meat hook. Maybe not. Could wedding in verse. I don't even think about it though. Yeah, no, I don't mind because I get to keep the verse for his next threat, I guess, if I live. I don't hate the way I played this game. It's closer than I remember it being. I remember just getting obliterated. Now, kind of wish I would have just versed that prior edge. Really don't wedding because Fable's owning me. Doesn't seem like he's got a lot of gas. It really feels like I'm going to have to kill that reflection anyways. I'd like to be able to verse it. I just don't think I can win if I don't. I mean, I'm not in good shape, and it's risky, and I could just die. I'm going to just die sooner more often, but I think if I let him loot there, it's just over. I'm going to have to kill it anyways. Guess it's such a game, though. Probably like look over my sideboard and stuff a little bit so I have essentially more sideboard time is probably what I'm doing here. Just looking at his deck list and such. So again, like that game, he pretty much just ran me over for the most part. I mean, I stabilized semi sort of, I guess, but like it wasn't like he out grinded me really. So it's difficult. The Farewell and the Warden were both mostly forged in the first place. I don't know if I should cut these underdogs. He brings in more walkers and stuff. I actually think now that I've played against him, I was supposed to just cut all my wedding announcements because he has three of these Unleash the Infernos to just kill them. I like to stay proactive on the play. I think I should just be cutting. Yeah, the Emperor honestly isn't great. He has four trackers. It doesn't. He only has one underdog. Fables. Like the Emperor is pretty bad against his deck as far as killing his creatures go. I could even cut a second. I would like to see me cut like all the weddings, maybe even. I think I was like, well, maybe I can protect one. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know if I wanted stroke. It's another one of those awkward cards because at least negate can pass.
That's a hard to decide.
Fable. Turns out he brought in some more expensive cards, and I probably did want my strokes. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to leave wedding in on the play and cut it on the draw, just because you do get a decent amount out of a turn 3 wedding, even if he has a fury. It's just tough. Like, I need to kill the Fable. It's like, do I bother to? I don't really think I can grasp his 2/2, but like, I don't know. It's just rough. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can grasp whatever he plays, attack, and then draw a card. But I think he hits me here with maybe with an unleash or something. Yeah, pretty brutal. I could kill my own guy to save my wedding, but I don't think that does very good because I can't get a card out of it or anything. Kill my own guy. I don't think I should. I don't know. It's very good against me. Cool. I mean, it is a good draw. I would have liked to have it a turn earlier. I mean, if I bounce that thing right there, it's so big. I get to attack, draw a card, have another guy in play. Like, he pretty much still has to do that because it's going to kill. I don't know. If I had one of the, yeah, I might have had a chance. I mean, this is about as good as my deck's going to do. Now, here, I could just decide, trying to pause it. And it did keep the land. I thought I didn't. I was going to say I could keep the land and just slam the sword in. I thought I discarded the land. I could also discard the interceptor. Hard to say. I think I definitely had a game at some point where I boarded this warden in and I didn't keep the land for it. But it looks like I did keep it here. I think I consider leaving up the interceptor in a verse, but I think I end up just slamming the flyer. It's kind of rough because that's the card that kills it, and if he does have it, he does still get to play the chariot. So maybe I'm supposed to leave interceptor up there, just because I get really punished if he plays the chariot here. I have no, my board just does nothing. Whereas if I intercept the chariot, well, I guess he had a lance. If I intercepted the chariot, he could have played it again. But then I'd have another interceptor. I don't know. Might have looked a little bit better. I mean, he's going to have the charm for it either way. He may not even, yeah, he didn't even bother playing the chariot. So I don't think whatever order I played my cards in would have changed the outcome of anything. And that it seemed kind of close. Yeah, I really needed to put in the disdainful strokes. Because, I mean, this interceptor stuff is great if you could eventually answer it. He beat me down game one, and then game two, he went more grindy. I don't think it's like an impossible matchup. I think I just needed to kind of know what he was doing a little bit more. This curve is really low game one. 2 walkers and 4 chariots, and then possibly 2 meat hooks. And I guess 2 unleashes. I could have at least brought 1 or 2 in. I only have 2, but I should have brought 1 in anyways, I think. Probably crazy not to just brought them both in. I've got that on the play. I want to keep all my stuff in syndrome. Oh, that's not. There goes any chance I had basically there. I mean, my chance was very slim, anyways, I think, but having no board. I mean, I guess I can draw Meat Hunk. I don't think I had the resources to win this one. I don't know. I only have to worry about a Den of the Bugbear and a Chariot. Oh, I've decided to let Loth live. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I guess I don't know. Eh. I guess I'm just trying to draw other stuff. Just take the damage. Let him draw an extra card. Rather than only rip Meat Hook. I mean, Rafine's pretty much perfect. It's going to let me see multiple cards. There's not a lot of things that do that. Like, he certainly went grindy if he's putting in that Bank Buster, which I think is awful. But, I mean, he has enough removal where I guess it's fine. Just want to see more cards. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what all he cut. I don't know his plan. But I should have been ready for more of the big stuff. I wonder if I won this game somehow. I don't feel like I did. I thought I remembered him beating the hell out of me at Ren in 7, though. So now maybe I'm thinking I won this game. I don't think so. Yeah, it's all over now. I guess I have a farewell, but he still has his land and cards in hand. My memory is not as good on some of these as I thought it might be. Because I really thought like an early Ren in 7 even down and just boom it. I don't think I played against anybody else with that card. Well, there, at least it's appeared. We'll have Planeswalker left. Maybe the game just dragged on longer than I figured it would, so it did more. And it's doing some stuff. That's for sure. I don't know. I could have just killed the Ren before he plussed it, but I don't know. I don't remember why I decided not to. I just didn't think I'd win if I cast it right there. Maybe something weird would have to happen. Probably like a tornado comes through. Glad it did. I'm glad a tornado didn't get you. Might have been happy in the moment, though. I think what I'm thinking is I need to draw farewell. Yeah, that's what I was probably trying. I think I'm getting another turn if I let Kaito die anyways. I still don't know why I didn't Soul Shatter. Got to find out. In theory, this thing can kill Ren, and I can draw farewell. I'll only be up against 7 cards in a creature land. So. There's round 3. I think if I had to play that match again and knew his sideboard playing, I would have done a lot of things different. But it's still going to be tough. I mean, I don't know. So that was the end of standard on day 1, 2, and 1.